it is Kristin Katsubu with Pink Clay, and today I'm going to share with y'all my 9 steps to posting on Instagram. 9 steps that will give you the most engagement for your posts, how to grow, how to be seen more. I think you're gonna love them, and I've even got a bonus for you at the end. So step number 1 is to pick your picture or your video that you're gonna post. I do have an app at the end of the video for a little bonus that I will show you that you can use to optimize when you're posting, but let's just go through the steps first and then I will share that at the end. All right, so you're gonna go into Instagram and click the plus sign, select the picture that you're gonna post, and go to next. You can edit it and change things up. So I think I'm done. That's how I want it. So after you select the picture, then step number 2 is to come up with your caption. Now, you can post, just come up with a caption on the fly as you go. If you're using Instagram for your business, I highly suggest you plan your weeks. There is nothing worse than being an entrepreneur, knowing that you need to show up on social media each day and it being 5 o'clock and you're like, oh my gosh, I still haven't posted on Instagram and I don't even know what I'm gonna post about. Or you're out at your son's baseball game and you're like, I need to come up with something, add value to people or educate people, and I don't know what to say. And it's this pressure. Take an hour a week and plan your entire week of posts. So that's what I do. There is an awesome app called Planoly, and it's fabulous. I love it. I use it with a lot of my clients. I use it for Pink Clay. So I highly recommend that app. But another easy way to do it is just to use your notes. So go in your notes, and as you can see, I've got this post already typed up. So you can type it in your notes, or if you're out somewhere and you hear a really funny quote, go to your notes and put it in there. I have ongoing lists of sayings and quotes or ideas that I get in my head that I want to post about in the future, and I add them to my notes. Before I copy and paste it though, I'm gonna do step number 3, which is hashtags. You can use hashtags that you know are relevant to what you're posting about, the location that you're at in your picture, a wedding or a concert, and they've got a specific hashtag. Of course, use that. But then you're also going to want to use some other hashtags. Each picture is allowed 30 hashtags. You can't do any more. So I recommend using the full 30 or maybe about 25. That way, as people are commenting or you're commenting back, if there's some sort of hashtag, y'all are in this conversation and you want to be able to add more, you will have that ability, because they're only allowed 30. Here is a website that is great for this hashtag purpose, and it's free. Displaypurposes.com. You can use it on your phone or your computer, wherever you're doing your planning. But let's take a look here. I'm posting about helping females in their business with my first meetup that we're going to be doing. So let's say I'm gonna search Mom Boss. All right. So I search Mom Boss and it gives me ideas for other hashtags that are relatable to that. Let's say I want to be specific to Houston. So I'm gonna type in Houston. So then some hashtags relative to Houston are gonna pop up. I'm just gonna copy these, okay? So you'll notice they put dots at the top. That way the hashtags are down below your caption so that when people come to your post, they can see your caption and not your hashtags unless they scroll down past those dots. So you're definitely gonna wanna keep those dots there. It's just more appealing to the eye. So I'm gonna copy these. Then I'm gonna go back in my notes where I have my caption. I'm going to go to the bottom, click return. I'm going to paste. And now I've got my caption with my hashtags, and I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna delete the hashtags that I don't think are relevant to this photo and add hashtags that I do think are relevant. Okay, so step number 4, I'm going to go into my notes. I've got it all done. Now I am going to copy, select all. I'm gonna copy this. I'm gonna go back into Instagram and paste it. So now I've got it all there. Step number 5, you're gonna add your location. This is something that a lot of people skip, but it adds you to that location's feed. So if you're at a restaurant and you tag that you were there, if people go to search for that restaurant on Instagram to see posts, or they start watching that story of that hashtag or of that location, you're gonna pop up. So definitely tag yourself in locations so that you show up when people search for that location or place. Okay, so I selected my location, and now step number 6 is to tag people. Now, just like with hashtags, it has to be relevant to your picture. So click tag people. You are always going to tag yourself. So I'm going to tag my personal account, Kristin Katsubu, and then I'm also going to tag my Pink Clay Social account. And then let's see, there's really nothing in this picture that is relevant except I am wearing a shirt from Nordstrom. So I'm gonna tag Nordstrom in there. That's the point of tags. If there are, designers that you're wearing, sunglasses, your hat, decor in the background. If I took a picture right now, then I could tag Ballard Designs, things like that other people go to search for Ballard Designs and they see this. So you want to tag anything of relevance to your picture. I've done all of the 6 steps before you hit post, and I'm going to hit share. There you go. 6 steps to posting. But we're not done. Now that you've posted, you want to get people to see your post, right? The algorithm is going to make your post show up on some of your followers' feed, so they will just see it organically. But more people are watching your stories than they are seeing your feed. We all know that stories are where it's at. And if you're not doing stories yet, you need to, and I've got a video on it. So go give that a look. And I will also put the link below in the comments, but definitely check that out. Now share your post in your story so that you're driving that traffic to your post, okay? So I'm going to go to this post that I just posted. I'm gonna click the little paper airplane right there and add my post to my story. Then you can do whatever you want. You can zoom it in really big and ask a question. For this one, I'm gonna keep it pretty small, and you can add a GIF that says new post. Let's see. I'm gonna add this. So you can add that has new post. Then I'm going to add another one. Let's do like a big smiley face. Okay, so I'll put that right there. It gives it a little bit more, you're not giving the post away, so they might want to go see what it is I'm doing. And I can even post something that gets them intrigued. So I'll say, so excited about my next project. All right, now this is a way for people to say, what is your next project? What is she talking about? I'm gonna go click on this post. Okay, so now that you've kind of made it a little more secretive, you've asked a question that makes people curious, what is her next project? I wanna go see. So you're driving that traffic to your post. Now you want it to be seen more, right? We know that this is gonna be seen by your followers in your stories, but by adding a geotag, which is your location, and a few hashtags, you're gonna drive even more people there. So I'm gonna go to my location and I'll click my city. Now, here's a trick. I can either make this smaller and leave it right there and cover it up, or you can simply hold it down with both fingers. You're gonna make it smaller and you just keep going until it's off the screen. It's still on your post, but people can't see it, okay? So I've added my location. Now I'm gonna add a couple of hashtags. I would add hashtags that I got from that website. You can also, if you're using Tailwind, you can use hashtags that you get from that. You want to be sure that you're using a variety of hashtags. You don't want to only use the hashtags that have hundreds of thousands of people on them. You want to use some hashtags that are very broad and some hashtags that are very specific. I added 4 different hashtags to this post. They're hidden. I've got some intriguing headline to get people to go there. I've got new posts, fun emojis. Now the last one I'm gonna add is just a tap here so that people know if they click there, they can go directly to this post. I rearranged it a little bit to make it look a little bit cleaner and have a very clear tap here button. So now I can post this to my story. And that was step number 8. Now the last step, you've gone through the 6 steps of getting your post ready. Step number 7, you posted it. Step number 8, you shared it to your stories to drive traffic to it. And now step number 9 is the fun part. It's staying on the app and commenting and engaging with people that are showing up for you. And the first 60 minutes after you've posted, that first hour after you've posted is the most important for getting in an Instagram algorithm and them saying, hey, you know, this first hour is going really good. They've got like lots of likes and comments. We're gonna let more people see this post. So you want to be sure that you're staying on the app, engaging with people when they comment. And you wanna make sure that you're not just like giving a thumbs up emoji or a smiley face or saying thanks. You want to engage and comment back for conversation. That's what this is about. There are people, stop focusing on just getting likes and comments and focus on the relationships that you're building. So you want to ask questions and engage in conversation. So you want to make sure that your comments are at least 4 words long. Instagram, you know, yes, responding to anyone with a heart emoji is great because you're acknowledging them. But if you want Instagram to pick up on a back and forth conversation, it has to be at least 4 words long. That's how you're gonna maximize the algorithm. So there you have it. There is my 9-step process to posting on Instagram. I hope that was beneficial to you. If you have any questions about the steps I mentioned, or maybe something that I didn't mention, I would love to hear from you. So please comment below. Oh my gosh, I almost forgot about the bonus. So there is an app called When to Post, okay? And when you download it, it tells you the best times of the day that you should be posting to your account. So you download the app, you sign in with your Instagram account so that it knows and can look at your analytics and who's coming to your page. And then it'll give you the top 3 best times to post. Please click the like button if this video was helpful to you. That feedback is so important to me. You know, I want to help your business succeed, and knowing that a certain video I did was valuable to you is so important to me and really helps me to know what type of content you like to learn about. So please comment below, push that like button, and if you haven't already, please subscribe and ring the bell so that you're notified every single time a video is uploaded. We post every single Tuesday, so I will see you next week. And until then, remember, you are beautiful, you are worthy, and you are capable of so much more than you think you are.